Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tech Guru. Today I'm giving you a video demonstration on how to find the 15 best social media templates on Envato Elements. So if you're new here, please do subscribe. The link to Envato Elements is in the description box below. I would urge you to subscribe to it if you haven't done so already, because it is a game changer, especially if you're someone who loves social media and is always posting and you need content. You can find free templates at no extra cost at Envato Elements. So I'm going to get straight into the video. You want to search for Instagram posts for content creator. As you can see, there's almost 60,000 results that have shown up. I'm going to try and look for something that I like. So you have different colors, different themes, different types of content creators, so you can find exactly what you're looking for. I'm going to click on this one because I find it pretty interesting and I think it's very minimal. I think a lot of content creators would like this. You can click on it and see a preview on what the templates actually look like. So we can see it's available to edit on Photoshop. You have different features. Like I mentioned, editable on Photoshop. You get 30 different layered slides or posts for your Instagram. There's free fonts. You can see there's different colors. There's different layouts as well. And then you can see what it looked like on your phone. So if you're happy with it and you like the preview, you can then just go back and download it. So I'm just going to click next and see if there's any other images that show up. Okay, that's brought us back to the beginning. I'm going to cancel that. And I want to go and check out the features in a bit more detail. You can see there's 30 Instagram posts, different templates, and it's the pixels that obviously Instagram uses. So that's great. You can edit it on Adobe Photoshop as well. Okay, so 30 Instagram posts would actually be perfect because you can just keep reusing those. So if this is your brand that you'd be using for a content creator on Instagram, you can just repurpose those 30 posts and keep getting more and more content out of them. Okay, so moving on, I'm going to look for something different. So we're on number 1. I'm going to look for the second one now. This is a more seasonal kind of Instagram post. So if you're someone who's doing a post on Christmas or sale or something to do with the winter season, this is a very good one and you can get different posts with it. Okay. Moving on to the next one. If you're happy, you can download it. I'm just going to go back and look for another one. So the third one that we're looking at is the one with animated Instagram stories. So I'm going to click on that. And this is perfect if you want stories. So this is a template for your Instagram stories. Now, we all know how annoying it can be to make your stories from scratch. It's very timely. It can be time consuming. And it's really hard to get it right, to nail your brand. So this will make it easy because you just have to do it in one go. It's editable on PowerPoint, so you don't need Adobe. So if you're a newbie and you don't use other softwares, you can just download that, edit it on your PowerPoint, and then post it on your Instagram. We're moving on to the next one, which is more for a businessy kind of Instagram post. So let's say I have an Instagram channel or account where I talk about or give advice to young people. There are 9 posts, but I can repurpose them. So once I post 9 times, I can then just keep changing it to get unlimited posts out of them. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one. And for the next one, we're going to look for more graphics. So I'm going to go and scroll down to see what other graphics they have available. I'm just going to keep scrolling. I like the social media one, so I'm going to click on that. So this is a content creator template for Instagram. So let's say you have a podcast channel and you want to showcase the different podcast guests that are coming, what you're going to be talking about. This is a perfect template for that. Or you can really use it for anything else that you find suitable. Cool. Moving on, we have this aesthetic content creator template, which is for more youthful, more hip, more quirky type of Instagram. So this is your kind of theme that you're going for. This is what I would recommend. And you can obviously find more suggestions if you just scroll down to the bottom. You can find the details, Adobe Photoshop. You can get 9 posts, so you know exactly what you're getting out of it. We're going to move on to the next one. So if I'm not finding what I'm looking for, then I can just click on the AI search button on the top right corner and search for exactly what I'm looking for. So I'll click, I'll look for Instagram templates for, let's say, my new marketing brand. And there you go. You get unlimited different assets that you would use for your marketing brand. So you can tweak it and find one that's exactly suitable to yours. So I think this one's pretty cool. This one would really work well with a marketing brand. It's very loud. It's not too loud, but loud enough to grab attention. You get 12 screen posts, so you can repurpose that. The second one's also really nice. It's for a more minimalist kind of marketing brand. Let's say I'm working with, very earthy brands. So that one looks pretty interesting as well. The third one is a bit more hip. So let's say I'm a very new age, youthful brand marketing company. That's what I would go for. Again, you can go back to the AI search tool and look for exactly what specific thing you'd want out of Envato Elements. So I'm looking for an Instagram template for my new hoodie brand this time. So let's see what I would get if I wanted to start like a hoodie brand and I want Instagram post for that. This one looks really good. It's an Instagram story pack. So using the Instagram stories, I can actually edit those to the pixels that I want and just use them as Instagram posts as well. So it uses Google fonts, it is editable, you can use Adobe Photoshop, you get 10 different posts with this template, so it's very useful. I can also look for a sports brand. So let's say I'm very sporty and I'm like really athletic, where I sell sporty stuff, anything to do with sports. You can just search for that and find exactly the right one for you. So this one's obviously very sporty. You can see there's golf up there. If you don't play golf and you want something else, you can just edit it. It's editable, or you can just look for another one. But I think this one's very interesting for sports. You can also scroll right to the bottom and click on the Show More tab, and it'll give you more templates within that category. I'm going to click on this sport Instagram feed and stories, and this one is obviously more applicable to, let's say, if you play soccer or if you have different types of activities that you do. If you're very sporty and you're an all-rounder and you want to post about those things, absolutely the right template for you. So I'm just going to scroll right back to the top and look for something different this time. So I'm going to look for musicians, template for musicians. Let's see what shows up. Just going to click on the show more if I'm not happy with the 8 templates that have shown up. And then I just scroll down and you can see there's a variety of different kind of templates that you can find just within the musician search. So I'm going to keep looking. Okay, that one looks pretty interesting. So it's very artsy. That one as well, Instagram stories template for, I think this one would be interesting if you, let's say, play in a band and you want to showcase that on your Instagram. This would be a perfect template for you. Depending on obviously the kind of style that you're interested in, the theme of your brand, and obviously the kind of music that you produce. Okay, you can find more details at the bottom. As always, Adobe Photoshop is the application that's supported, and then you can just download it and start posting on your channels. Okay, next we are going to look for real estate. So let's say you have a real estate company and you're starting your new Instagram. And so I'm going to click on that second one, and you can see you get a carousel kind of posting template for your new real estate Instagram account. It's very simple. All you need to do is check if the application supported work with you. So if you have Adobe Photoshop, then this would be perfect for you to edit on. Let's say you don't use Adobe Photoshop and you want a different application that's supported. You can just go to the filter section and filter it down to, let's say, PowerPoint or any other software that you find more useful or more familiar working with. So this time I'm going to make an AI search on Instagram templates using PowerPoint. So as you can see, there's quite a few that have shown up. And if you want more as well, you can click on the show more button. But I think this one's pretty interesting. So let's say I have a beauty brand and I want an Instagram template for that. You get 30 slides with this one. The application that you'd need to use to edit would be PowerPoint. So you don't have to worry about Adobe or any of the other applications that you might not have. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to show you exactly what it's going to look like if you download it and preview it and want to edit in your PowerPoint software. So you'd want to click on the download button on the bottom right corner, create a new project. So I'm going to call this project Instagram X PPT, and I can add and download it, or I'll download it without a license. But I would always recommend just download it with a license, especially if you're going to be posting it on Instagram. I've made a video on licenses and you can check that one out. So I have a download PowerPoint, but before I show you that PowerPoint, it also comes with a README PowerPoint. So this just shows how you can make the best use of your template. I'm going to now click on the PowerPoint PDF so you can see a brief demonstration on what the theme is, on what the slides look like, and you can easily open this in your PowerPoint and then edit it. I'm just giving you a preview just so you know what you're getting from this template, for example. So you can easily add your own images and make this tailored to your brand or whatever you're looking for. We've now come to the end of today's video. I hope you found it useful. If you want Envato Elements, you can use the link in the description box below to get your subscription for as little as $15 a month today. But everything that comes with the subscription is completely free, so you don't have to keep buying anything additional to that. Thank you for watching. Until next time.